Welcome to Long Lost Brothers, the podcast devoted to talking shit
and self-improvement.
That's right. My name is Brett Scott.
And I'm Jesse Cole.
And we are the Long Lost Brothers. And I almost fumbled that line. I don't know if you heard that, but I almost fumbled. We're out of practice, man. I feel like we've been doing like every 2 weeks or so now. And
yeah, we've been kind of lacking.
We need to get back on it, man.
You're not wrong.
I've been super busy, like just like exhausted busy with like working the 2 basically full-time jobs, training for the half marathon, like whenever I can. Stuff with the kids. They're out of school now, so I got to like entertain them and shit.
Damn, my kids just got out today.
What?
Yeah, man. Washington prison, bro. It's late. I know it is halfway through June.
Yeah, my kids got out the first week of June. June 5th, they got out, I think.
Man, your kids got 10 days early?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
But they'll be going back like basically mid-August, so.
I didn't know when my kids go back. I'm like a terrible dad that way. Like, damn, tomorrow's that day? Oh, shit, that's crazy. Okay, y'all better go to bed on time then.
Right. Better go pick up some school supplies, shit.
Yeah, hold on, let me go get some.
First day of school tomorrow.
Let me go grab some pencils and stuff. Hold up.
Yeah. So what's been going on with you, man?
Man, well, Friday night, our buddy had passed away in a car accident. It was really sad. And I found out Saturday morning. Rest in peace to Michael Janey. That was really sad, and it was really like I woke up to my niece texting me that, and then but my eye. I mean, that's a tragedy. That's its whole other thing. That kid was just amazing. So I've been kind of dealing with that. Like our buddy passed. He was a real cool dude, man. Like everybody knew him, loved him. Just one of those great humans. And anyway, so that was like super fucking sad. But my eye, man. What's that?
I said I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, me too, man. Yeah, I cried a lot. And really too. It was really sad. He was a really good dude. But that morning my eye, like I felt like I had something in it, right?
Uh-huh.
And it hurt to open it at all. And so I'm like actively like flushing it. I'm in the shower putting water through just eye drops, everything I could think of for like 2 hours, and it's like just getting worse and worse and worse. And I'm like, man, I had to go to the fucking doctor. I can't get this shit out, Like Kimberly's like, I don't see nothing. I can't get anything out of it to help you, like. So I go to the doctor, and they're like, well, there's nothing in it. They put dye in it. They did all the eye tests and everything. They did pressure tests. The pressure was fine. And they put numbing eye drops in it, which got the pain to stop. Got to stop watering. But then my pupil would not dilate, and so they were really like tripped out about that.
Weird.
And yeah, so I don't know what the fuck. And I've had a headache like since I just had an ongoing headache. I told them that, and so I had a headache, and they said like my situation. They didn't do anything for me though. They're like, other than testing all the tests and stuff, and they said that
they didn't see anything like a scratch on your.
No, they said they think it's a scratch, but they wouldn't be able to see it. They said it's probably just a scratch, but they don't want to give me antibiotic eye drops because of the thing with my pupil. If there's something going on, they don't want to make it worse. So basically, they're just like, well, if it happens, like if it gets any worse, go, they're like schedule a follow up with your doctor, and if it gets any worse, come back. So I was like,
all right,
roger that, gotcha.
I'm guessing it didn't get worse.
No, I mean, like.
So like now.
No, like my eye's fine. And I was, I've been a little hypochondriac in the mirror every day, looking to make sure my eyes are the same size and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had a headache. I've been really tired. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to chill out this week. I've been dealing between that and just kind of being like just sad. like it's just like a lot of grief. We've just kind of been hanging out. I haven't really been doing much, so kind of watch TV and I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah. But now that I've bummed everybody out,
yeah, way to ruin the show by having one of your good friends pass away, Jesse.
Yeah, but no, I mean, yeah. But shout out Michael Janney. I love you, man. You know, fly high, dog, for real. Like that was a good dude, man. Young kid, he's a mailman, just a good ass kid, car guy, just super hilarious, super kind, super loving. Kimberly worked with him for like a year, right? Yeah, for like a year at the pizza place. Like everybody has, there's a between like Pacific County, where I was working when I worked for the county, and where I live, like every morning we'd see each other like passing, because he worked up here and I worked down there. And like I knew like there's a straightaway called like Elkhorn Flats, and it's like if I seen him on there, I knew my ass was late. You know, like, I was like, fuck, I'm late. Michael's already on the flats. Like, you know, I don't know. Just a good buddy.
How did you know him? Through work, or did you know him before that?
I knew him through Kimberly working with him, but then he's just funny ass memes, just checking on each other. He had like COVID, and his work, he lived like right by where I was working, and he posted something about like nobody would bring him he had a Red Bull in like 4 fucking days because he had COVID and everybody was scared to come over. So I was like, what the fuck? Fuck that. I like went and bought like every fucking Red Bull every variety size fucking flavor of Red Bull they had at the store that's right there by my office in his house at the time. And I put him on his porch, and I texted him. I was like, go look on your porch, fool. You know, just because it's like he's just like one of those nicest guys. Like everybody has a story. Like I broke down on the highway, and Michael was there in like 10 minutes, came fix my car and got me home. You know, like everybody has that story. Like everybody does. Just solid to the earth, good ass kid, man. And it's just, you know, it's a tragedy he's gone. It just really is. You know, like like I've never ever heard anybody even talk shit about him. And we live in a small town, everybody talks shit about everybody. So
right.
Like, yeah, you know. So anyway, man, I love that dude. I gotta stop talking about it. I'm gonna start crying again. But yeah. Anyway, so this has been a lot to take in, and then but yeah, you know, and then there's graduations for all the kids been going this week. My niece graduated. Shout out to her. So her high school. So that, you know, I'm like in the ER, like fucking grief stricken, and then I'm like, fuck, man, I have to go. But you know, I'm like not gonna miss my niece's graduation. You know, she's like the same age as my kid and as my son, and you know, been her uncle for a long time now. So I was like, got to get over there, and you know, we made her like that little dollar necklace where you put like a bunch of dollars and flowers together and made her that, and drove out and stuff, and went and saw her graduate, and went and barbecued with the family, and that's cool.
That kind of reminds me of something that happened with me this week. So did you know that I have a sister?
What?
Yeah, did we ever talk about this?
No, I always thought you were an only kid. I don't know why.
Well, for one, I have an older brother.
You have an older brother too? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, bro, he's 6 years older than me. Yeah.
How the fuck did I not know you? I've always just pictured you as Brett Scott, the only child.
I'll send you some pictures, man.
Please do.
Yeah, I kind of was raised mostly like an only child because my brother was raised by my grandparents for the first portion of his life, and then he moved in with us as a teenager.
Okay.
And then he lived with us for a few years. But I always had a relationship. Like, I knew him growing up, you know. My grandparents didn't live far away. It was just that, like, he lived at my grandparents' house. That's all. Because my mom had him so young.
Yeah.
She had him, I think she got pregnant at, like, 14 and had him at 15.
Oh, damn.
And, you know, by the time that she, by the time she got to a point to, like, move out, I don't know what happened. I think it was just better for my grandparents. Like, they were more financially stable, and he had been living there for 5 years or whatever, and he just like stayed there, like, you know, he stayed there. I don't know, it actually sounds kind of fucked up when you really think about it, like his mom but he stayed there. But like that's what it was. And then my mom had me about 6 years later,
and she was like, fuck that other guy. Yeah, I got a new one.
Fuck that kid. No,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But...
No, but seriously, it's like you can imagine there's got to be fucking issues.
Yeah, it's some kind of small resentment there.
Yeah, there's some shit. There's definitely some shit.
Is his name like Gret Scott or like Trent Scott or something?
Yeah.
His name you Brett.
Yeah, they got
like replacement
right with me.
Yeah.
No, my brother's name is Jamie.
Oh man, and she gave him a girl name. That's fucked up.
I know, right? I don't know where he's at right now. Honestly, he's kind of like a Rolling Stone, man. Like he, you know, he's had a rough life, to be honest. Like he's been in and out of jail most of his life, and
I'll stop making fun of you.
I ain't gonna put him on blast or anything, but
yeah, okay, yeah, he's going through it. I get it. Okay,
he's been going through it for about 30 fucking years, but yeah,
okay.
yeah. Anyway, but I love my brother, man. I do love him. But he lives somewhere else. Like I literally don't know where he lives right now. Like I heard he was in Oklahoma or something. But I don't know. But anyway, I have a sister as well, Jessica.
Okay.
I have a younger sister, and she just graduated high school.
What?
Yeah.
You have a sister that just graduated high school?
That's right.
No way.
Yeah, I swear to God.
I couldn't imagine having a sibling that young right now.
I know. She's 20 years my junior. So.
You have a sister that's 20 years younger than you?
Yep. She was born when I was 20. And so what happened was it's kind of like a general thing.
I don't mean this disrespectfully, but your mom really spread you guys the fuck out, man.
Okay. But no, my sister is not my mom. So that's why I was going to say my sister. Okay. So my brother is my mom's kid, right? So he's really my half brother, right?
Okay.
My sister. So my parents got divorced in like.
Okay. Okay. And then your dad went and knocked up somebody else.
Yeah, my dad got remarried. So my parents split up in like 2001 or something like that. Ish.
Okay.
He met another woman. He got married, and he had a daughter when I was 20. So,
yeah. How did that make you feel, Brett?
Oh, I don't fucking care. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, that's what's up. Are you like tight with your sister, or?
No, that's kind of what I was gonna say. So I haven't because my dad and I and my stepmom and I have had kind of a rift between us for the past 10 years or so. There's been some issues.
There's been a disconnect.
Yeah, a pretty serious one, and because of that, I pretty much haven't had a relationship with anyone on that side of my family for a decade. So I haven't seen my sister in person since she was like 8 years old.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Did you go to her graduation?
No, I didn't even realize she was graduating. Like that's how.
Oh, yeah, you're just like, right? Yeah.
Like what? She's already 18. That's fucking crazy. Anyway, she this past week I was on a camping trip with my son. Damn, I guess I did do a lot this week. My son and
I saw that
cabin, and stayed at this dope ass cabin. And but while I was there, like midnight, the middle of the fucking night, like I get a message on Facebook or on Messenger from my sister. And she's like, "Hey, it's been a while." Like I'm like, yeah.
Understated as fuck, but okay.
But yeah, like I'm happy to say, at least it seems that way. Like I'm always like cautious with people randomly just reaching out, like, "Hey, I want a relationship." Like, you gotta be cautious.
Yeah.
But,
okay, yeah, but she is your sister though, right?
Yeah, she reached out. She said, like, I don't even like, she's like, I forget that you exist sometimes. I'm like, yeah, I know. I mean, I feel the same way. Like we're so far apart in age, and we haven't seen each other. You know what I mean? We're just like, two totally different worlds. I'm a middle-aged man. She is just coming into adulthood. Like it's wildly different.
Yeah.
She's a new age, like Gen Z, super liberal, type. And, I'm just an old man. So.
Right.
But she reached out. We talked back and forth for like, you know, I don't know. We've been talking back and forth the past week or so, and
that's pretty cool, man.
it is. She's about to go to Ohio State University, which is in Columbus, which is, you know, right down the street. So hopefully we'll have some sort of actual relationship, and it's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting to.
That's cool, man.
I haven't really had any family. My mom passed away, you know, in 2021. Yeah, I hadn't seen her since like 2019 because of COVID, and since then I haven't had any real connection with any family, like blood family. It's just been immediate family, and then I've kind of adopted Eva's extended family as my family. But like I don't, you know, I don't visit aunts and uncles. We don't go to holidays. I don't go to my dad's or my, you know, grandpa's or any of that shit at the holidays. It's all Eva's side. So.
Okay, so you know me, I fuck with all my family like pretty heavy, you know.
Yeah.
Except one. I do have a sister, Sarah Jane, whatever the fuck she married her last name to. I like to take a minute just to shout out and tell her to fuck off.
Look at that, man. We both for some LLB shit, son. We both got secret siblings, bro.
I know. Yeah, she went off to college. You got all Hollywood on everybody's ass and fucking was just like, "No, I'm not part of your family no more because y'all are white trash," pretty much.
Okay.
I mean, pretty much like, well, that's how I took it. I might just feel that way because I'm insecure. I don't know, but like she married some dude and like brought him back to meet the family. I guess like, and he was like older than me and she's younger than me, which I mean I ain't really one to judge. I'm like 10 years older than my wife, but this dude's a fucking dork. Oh, Stearns, that's his name, Michael Stearns. He's a fucking nerd, dude. And my sister's also a fucking nerd, but I don't. She like wanted to like do all this like extra college stuff, right? Like cost hella money, and my parents were like paying for it, pretty much. And then she failed all her classes. And so my parents were like, "Well, you got to pay us back, dude, or at least help us pay the fucking $40,000 of college you fucking fucked off." And then she just like blocked and deleted the whole family.
I know what I'm naming this episode, dude. I know what I'm naming it.
What's that? fuck your family.
No. I was thinking like at first I was thinking secret siblings, but then I realized,
that's good.
Yeah, but then I realized a much more fitting title would be Dirty Laundry because we aired it, baby.
Well, I'm just saying it, but then it's like everybody is like for a long time everybody's like, "Have you talked to Sarah? Have you talked to Sarah?" But now everybody's like, "Man, fuck Sarah. Let her come back." Like everybody's at that point where we're just like, "I don't give a fuck. Fuck her."
I'm gonna call fuck Sarah.
Yeah, call fuck Sarah. Fuck Sarah for real. Nah, cause like I've reached out like on like multiple different like Facebook accounts, and you know I put in my due diligence to try to reconnect with her, cause like, you know, when she left from my life, I was kind of, you know, in a weird spot, like I was on drugs and stuff. So like, yeah, I get it. You don't want to like be friends with crackhead brother and all that. But then like I reached out to her, wrote a whole paragraph how I really turned my life around, I'm doing good things, you know, got this going on. You know, I really like to reconnect with you. I miss you. I love you, sister. And this bitch just straight blocked me. I was like, all right, you know what? Nah.
Ow. Okay.
All right. Nah, now, you know what? Okay, I was going to hear your side of the story. Now, fuck your side of the story. You know, like I was like, you know, she probably had her reasons for what she did. I was trying to like be all cool and like on her side, you know. And after that, I was like,
what's the age difference? She younger, older, what?
I don't even remember. She's like, I don't know.
She older than you?
Yeah, she's the baby of the family. She's the last one.
Okay, so she's younger than you.
She's like 6 years younger than me. She's my baby sister.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, if I see her old man, I'm gonna beat him up too. How about that?
Man, we getting ghetto tonight. All right.
I'm kidding about that kind
of. Shit. Man, that like brought something else up. I was gonna say. I was gonna just go hard on the fucking Dirty Laundry. I can't remember what though now. Anyway. Like, this is fun.
Oh man, I seen some shit. Speaking of dirty laundry, but not my dirty laundry, but Conor McGregor's dirty laundry. I guess I don't know if they're charging him, but I seen on the old Instagram that somebody's accusing him of rape.
What?
In Cleveland, at the basketball game, the Denver game 4 or whatever, the finals.
The one where he beat up the mascot.
Yeah. Dude, he just needs to stay out of the United States. Every time that fool comes to the United States, he gets in trouble.
Yeah, I've been hearing all kinds of fucking shit about him being like on drugs bad and shit. Like,
yeah, and super alcoholic. Like, well, even at that bare knuckle boxing, he fucking downed half a fifth of fucking that proper 12, and bro, that's like a whole night supply for a heavy drinker.
Yeah.
I mean, he fucking just downed that one shot. I was like, oh my God.
Isn't this guy supposed to be getting back in the octagon? What the fuck?
Yeah, he's supposed to be fighting Michael Chandler here shortly.
He's going to get fucked up, dude.
I mean, yeah, one would hope not, but.
He's not taking shit seriously and he's fucking around like that. He's going to get fucking rocked, dude.
Yeah.
It'd be sad to see his career in this way. I really hope he turns this shit around, dude.
So do I. Like the rape charge. I mean, and there's also like another like allegation previous to this. I don't remember exactly where, but it was like got hushed up real fast. So I don't know. But
I just watched that fucking documentary too, man. That
I know, and you fell in love with Conor.
All over again, right? It's all like, yeah, man, you know.
Well, and I'm a Conor nut hugger, you know, like I've always been a fan, but I don't like rapists at all. So if that's true, I'll have to disavow my loyalty to Mr. McGregor.
Yeah, that's damn.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I hate to hear that.
Yeah, me too. He's a very gifted, charismatic individual. But
I did just watch another documentary that basically didn't tell me anything new, but it was just so much fun to watch because I love.
Was it that Arnold one?
Yes, sir.
Man, I started it, but I didn't sit down and get into it. I was like, I'm not gonna learn anything new right now. I was like, coming from the guy that was watching X-Files again last night. You really like making fun of me for watching X-Files. She's like, it's 2023. There's a million shows out, and you're watching X-Files.
Yeah, I do the same shit, man.
It's like my fucking comfort blanket, you know? Like,
I do the same shit. I literally went back and rewatched all of Lois and Clark. Like,
yeah, you know, it's like
I do the same shit, man. I do the same kind of type of shit.
It's like when I watched X-Files, I was a little kid and didn't really remember. You know, I remember the stretch. Like I always will remember the stretchy guy that goes through the fucking vents and stuff. You know. But like I'm watching the fucking right now. I was watching the one where the guy's like, there's not even a guy. He's like a fucking tapeworm that's a human form and shit. You know.
Yeah, it's a wild fucking episode. Yeah, for sure.
I know.
I got into like season 2 or 3.
Yeah, I'm in season 2 right now.
Yeah, and they start with like after season 1, they really start with an ongoing plot line too, with like, Scully like disappears for a while, Mulder like, like there's some shit going on with the FBI and shit. Like there's some secret shit going on with the characters
the smoking
that they keep coming back to. Yeah, like. Like an ongoing, overarching story along with the week-to-week stuff. So,
yeah, I'm into it. I know that Kimberly has other feelings about X-Files, but it's all right. You know, it's not her thing. But you know what is her thing? Being a great wife is gonna take me to the Flash on Saturday for Father's Day.
Damn, you're gonna see it before me, man. I think I might see it Tuesday.
Yeah, Kimberly booked it the Cinemark today at lunch. So
I'm hearing mixed things, man. I'm hearing some things that sounds like it's terrible, and some things that sounds like it's fucking great. So
well, I mean, just for the Michael Keaton Batman, you gotta go.
Yeah, and I feel like they really. I've heard about a bunch of cameos that they have in there. I don't know if you've heard anything. I don't want to tell you anything. But definitely spoiler. There's some like cameos, some really unexpected cameos. But I haven't heard anything about Grant Gustin, and
I don't think he's in it.
I'm a little upset. How do you go to all these different Flash worlds? How do you have Ezra Miller show up in the series, but you don't have Grant Gustin show up in the films? Come on.
Ezra Miller came out in the series?
Yeah, he was on an episode.
Really? I did not
Remember
know
Crisis? They did a Crisis on Infinite Earth, and like Barry traveled to a different universe, and he ran into Ezra Miller's Flash.
No way.
Just briefly, like just for a second.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I totally like. I've tried to get back into the Arrow, but like I lost my, or not the Arrowverse Flash, but I lost my spot, and it's just like, man,
they're just not as good either. Like once you get 4 or 5 seasons in, the quality really goes. Like I feel like it gets too convoluted and ridiculous. Like everybody's a fucking hero. Like there's no regular.
Everybody's a superhero, and everybody's gay.
And everybody's gay. Everybody's super. Which is like, wow, this doesn't.
Gay superhero.
Like this isn't real life. At first, it kind of like, of course, there's gay characters, right? But not like 90%. That doesn't reflect life at all.
I know, and they like start making up characters and shit. I'm like, when the fuck did this fool come out? Like,
yeah, I think I gotta finish it though, just for the fact that it is now the longest of all the Arrow series. It's 9 seasons of the Flash now. Like that's the final one. So
yeah, I don't know if Kimberly has to go train a new receptionist over in the other county. I might dig in for a night of Flash, but I do not foresee Kimberly sitting through 3 seasons of that I disbanded Flash that I stopped watching.
Yeah. My son even started to get bored with it. He's like,
Kimberly's shaking her head in disapproval right now. She's like, yeah, that's not a thing.
It was great though. Season 1 and 2, fucking great, dude.
Early on, the Flash was fucking hitting, dude.
So was Arrow. Like I think Arrow was the best of those. Like first 2 seasons, fucking dope.
Yeah. Even what's the other one with the bad guys where they become the main characters?
Man, what the fuck is that called?
DC something of something.
Legends of Tomorrow.
Legends of Tomorrow. Yeah, and the time travel and with
that was good too for the first 2 seasons. Every show is good for 2 seasons.
Yeah, and then after that, she's like, all right, man.
Goes off the rails a little bit.
I even tried that Stargirl out for like 3 episodes. I was like, nah, this is just trash.
Nah. I wanted to tell you about because we talked about it a little bit before the show, but my wife and I started last night watching this HBO series featuring The Weeknd, because my wife is a huge Weeknd fan. Like we went and saw The Weeknd in concert like 2019. She wants to go again. Like she's obsessed with The Weeknd. She's built all his albums from the very first ones until now. She's just fucking obsessed.
She loves it.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah, it's fucking, she's obsessed. So anyway, we
he's that dude with the fucked up hair, right?
It used to have like the pineapple hair and shit.
I'm fucked up. That's the real me, right? That dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I know who The Weeknd is.
Yeah, he real raunchy. Like if you buy any of his albums and listen to this like uncut songs, it's like all very sexual. It's all about drug use. It's all really fucking really like vulgar. Really vulgar shit.
Okay. He was with Selena Gomez, right?
I think he was, at least, yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. Anyway, my wife's a huge fan. And so I'm like, well, we should probably watch this series that's on HBO now that he's in. He's like one of the main, he's like a co-headliner of the show. It's called The Idol. And he plays like this fucking weird sex cult leader.
That makes sense.
Yeah, right. A little bit like typecast, right? They fucking so he
they only got him because R. Kelly's locked up.
Yeah. So they get they get this girl. So there's this girl, this pop star in it, and like he basically recruits her, promises to fucking give her the world, like make her a fucking star, but she's already a star. But she's loosely based on Britney Spears. Like she's had mental breakdowns and she's like really public figure and she gets in trouble a lot, blah blah blah. But she meets this dude and like falls in love with him, and he's like a fucking cult leader dude. But anyway, there are 2 episodes in. Episode 2 released last week. I haven't seen it yet, but like clips got put online, and it's real fucking cringe. It's like, so The Weeknd's lyrics are pretty fucking cringe. Like it if he wasn't singing, like if you said them out loud, you're like, oh, cringe as fuck. Basically speaking his lyrics in this show, and it's real fucking cringe. And everyone, even fans of The Weeknd, are like, oh my god, please stop. Please fucking stop. This is disturbing, disgusting, fucked up. Like nobody likes.
Do you think they're giving him lines and he's like, nah, hold up, let me just let me improv this. Nah, I got this. Let me just slide this in here.
I got this. It's literally like,
how about I just eat your ass where you snort cocaine off my butthole?
It's like that. It's literally, dude. It's literally like porno lyrics. Like it's like, I want you to stretch out that tight pussy, and like, what else? What else did he say? Something about like, I want to choke you with my cock and like shit like this. Right? But he sang it in this weird monotone fucking voice, and like real serious looking with no emotion, and it's like, oh my god, dude. And my wife's even like, oh my god, I don't know if I want to watch this. It might ruin things. I'm like, we gotta watch it. We got, like, it's the talk of the fucking press. It's like 20% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like people hate this fucking thing, right? But I'm like, now I gotta watch it. Now I gotta watch it for the shock value. I gotta see how terrible it really is. So far, it's good. I watched 20 minutes. He's not in it yet.
He hasn't showed up yet. So far, so good.
Yep. So far, so good. We'll see what happens.
You know what Audible I bought to kind of. I don't want to cringe. I don't want to say it's a cringe listen yet, but I'm very curious. I bought Elliot Page's book.
Really?
That Page Boy. Yeah, I just want. You just hear so much about it online, like, oh, they said this and he said this and he said this. So I'm like, yeah, I want to hear it.
And he's shirtless.
Yeah, it's like, I haven't even cracked it yet, to be honest. I bought it. I was like, I'm gonna listen to this.
When did that come out? I didn't even know that that they had a book.
Yeah, I got like multiple credits on Audible, so it's not like I was like paying a bunch of money for it. But
is that a new book? Like,
yeah, I think if you want to buy it, it's like $13. So it's not like a big spend. It's not like fucking buying a Stephen King novel and shit. It's like, you know, he's basically just telling his story. So good for, you know.
I feel like you're trying to use proper pronouns because you're trying to make up for last week's fucking super homophobic episode. You're like,
that's how I generally talk. I know, and like last week I was like, damn, you sound pretty fucking homophobic, bro. Like,
you're like, I'm gonna be real progressive this week.
I generally am fairly progressive. Like, you know, I mean, I make jokes here and there and whatnot, but it's like,
sure,
I have a lot of friends that are gay. I don't care if somebody's gay or bisexual or whatever, you know, like I don't care about any of that stuff at all.
I get it. And with the pronoun thing, like I'll call anybody what they want to be called, like in person. But like that's just because I choose to. I don't think you should be forced to, but I generally like just respect people. Like, so
well, yeah, I'm just like,
whatever the fuck you want. You want me to call you fucking Bill? I'll call you fucking Bill. Whatever.
Right, I want you to call me Daddy for now. My pronoun is Daddy.
Okay, that's not happening.
I thought you were generally a kind person. I thought you were progressive. I thought you were woke Brett. What happened to that?
You're a poser.
Nah.
You're too old to have different pronouns.
I know. Now, if I change my pronouns.
That's for the kids.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Do you remember a dude, Mark Steubing?
Yeah, you sent me that thing about Mark Steubing. I actually did. Like, I never followed Mark Steubing, so I remember the name.
So yeah, he's like on all those gym fails, you know, like ego lifter stuff. Like he'd do like just ridiculous. Like he's a strong dude, but you know, it's like a lot of like fucking rationing the weights and just weird things. It's just cringy. Like, that's not powerlifting, bro. Just take some weights off and lift weights and be normal. And then, and I was friends with him on Facebook, and he kept getting kicked out of all these fitness groups, and they'd hate on him and talk shit, and you know, and all this stuff. And then he got all shredded and stuff, and he had a YouTube channel, and I followed him a long time ago. But I didn't hear nothing from him. You know, there's just no notifications and stuff, you know. But he talks like this and plays guitar and talks about metal and lifting weights and what you got to do. And you know, you got to eat, just get low fat ice cream and low fat this. You know, you run in and out. I don't squat anymore. Running is all you got to do to keep your legs in shape. And these are just things he'd say, you know, after he decided he's going to stop being strong. He's just going to do calisthenics, and you can still get strong doing calisthenics. That's exactly his sound. But I wake up to this fucking YouTube notification on my phone that says Crystal Stubing posted a new video so I'm like, who the fuck's Crystal Stubing? It's like, so but it didn't even occur to me that it was Mark Stubing. So I go on, and it's a short of this very not convincing transsexual woman in a bikini dancing. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, hold up, what? So I'm looking on the channel, like, who the fuck is this? And then I realized this Mark Stubing had gone, he did transition. So I talk about Mark Stubing, and he transitioned into a woman, and he has a video. I've been on hormones for a year now. And I was like, oh my God, like, just the last person that I would ever, but he's like 40, you know, like he's 40 and decided to go from the Slayer guitar playing powerlifter dude to a full-time woman. And I was like, wow, okay. I mean, if that's what you're doing, dude, cool. But yeah, but like, you know who Jason Blaha is, right?
Yeah, of course.
I never knew this, but him and Mark Stubing had this whole like back and forth like hate video.
Of course they did.
Jason Blaha is the biggest fucking turd on YouTube.
He is, dude.
He really is. He'll argue.
You remember when he got sued by Lane Norton because he talked so much shit about him not being natty and shit, and like he ended up getting sued by him. Like, he can't say shit about him now. He had to pay him money and shit. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's what Jason Blaha gets for being a bitch.
Mm-hmm. Remember when he went all fucking cringe and turned into like a fucking he was always kind of cringe, but like, actually, early on I kind of liked him because he was like a pretty real he gave legit like information. But
yeah,
then he into the fucking calling people fake natty shit. That's boring. Whatever.
Yeah, I feel like Derek's the only person that does that well.
Yeah, and Greg Doucette does it too.
Oh yeah, Greg Doucette does a pretty job as well. You're right.
But and he comments on other shit too. So I don't know. But Blaha turned into like the fake natty guy, and then he like went real weird. He moved to Texas, got real fucking American, and fucking like was making gun videos and shit, and like talking about like fucking his new fucking AR-15, like pulled an Elliot Holmes.
Yeah, it sounds like Elliot, like him and Elliot Holmes probably have a ranch together.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Would not.
But yeah, it's like Mark Stubing is like, no offense, Mark, if you're listening, bro, or Crystal, whatever. I'm not shitting on Mark because I'm actually like, I had dialogue with him. He's never mean to me, never said anything dirty, you know, he fucked up shit to me. He never did shit to me. You know, like his lips are like, oh, bro. Like, damn, don't do that. No. Come on. Oh, don't post that, buddy. You know, like that kind of thing. But he's not outright mean to anybody. You know what I mean?
It's kind of cringe.
Yeah, he's cringy. And him and Jason Blaha, he talks shit about Jason Blaha, but him and Jason Blaha had a back and forth thing going. So
it's funny because he's always cringe, right? Just like Blaha.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, do what you want. You can transition if you want. You're still kind of cringe. Like that.
You know, he was cringe as a man. He's kind of cringy as a transsexual woman.
Yeah.
You know, but he has 2.2 thousand followers.
Okay.
On his YouTube,
right.
so
there you go.
Good for him. But he might have got a lot of those followers from people like cringe following.
Oh yeah. But that's a whole thing. People like following shit just for cringe.
Yeah, but you know what?
Probably my 1,700 subscribers they just come to watch the fucking weirdo show.
Yeah, that's why I watch it. That's why I'm on it. I feel like this weird mutant of a man should be documented.
Hey, when does this podcast become Long Lost Sisters? That's my question.
I've already got my estrogen on the way, bud. I don't know what you're doing with your life.
Right. All right.
I already got my boobs, bro.
Damn. It's like I've been growing these for a decade, son. Maybe 2.
Call me Jessica. Hi, my name is. Okay. No, I can't.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. What Kurt said it last week. Your name kind of works either way, right?
Yeah. I mean, my first wife's name was Jessie as well.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
But so was mine, LLB.
Your first wife's name was Jessie?
Yes, we talked about this as one of those LLB things. We both have ex-wives, stupid ex-wives named Jessica.
Oh yeah, terrible. I know, right? Like, I think I know.
We both have a son from an ex-wife named Jessica.
That's right.
Yep.
Man. Yeah, I think I'm friends with like. There's a couple Jessicas I'm cool with, but I always gotta like.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, I'm like, hold up.
I don't trust them.
I got like 36 questions I gotta ask you before I can even like add you on Facebook.
Right.
Not really, but yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, and you know what we skipped over?
What did we skip over?
SecretInvasion.com.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool, man. So yeah, they put out like Disney put out this little thing where you could put in a secret code at a website and you get like this long. It was kind of both. You said it was a trailer. Somebody else said it was like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, no. In the video I got. Okay, so my sister-in-law had sent me that reel that I sent you, right, where we got it from, the source material, if you will. And so I'm like, what the fuck? I'm writing all this shit down. You know, like I'm at my work. I'm on a break at work, and I'm writing down
the code. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I type it in real quick, and it gives you the prompt, like the you know, it's like green flashing, like old school, and then you type in the password, and it says access granted, and I was like, what? No fucking way. And then it plays like this like 5 minute like pretty in depth fucking trailer.
Yeah, so the first part of it literally was just like a scene from the show. And it was probably like 2 to 3 minutes, and then they kind of turn it into a trailer, like. Right. With the rest, but yeah, it was. I mean, that's a cool little promotional tool, man. I thought it was pretty damn cool. I'm super pumped for the series. Like, I think it's going to be one of the best series we've watched yet. Hopefully. Oh yeah. Hopefully.
And it's all Nick Fury.
Yep. Yeah. I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
Me too.
We've been waiting a long fucking time for another Disney Plus series, dude. Like Marvel Plus been on hiatus, bro.
Yeah, they took a fucking break. Yeah, what was the last one they put out?
The last series they put out was She-Hulk, man.
Yeah, I like that.
And then they put out after that they put out the Guardians holiday special.
Yeah.
That was the last thing that was on Disney Plus, like exclusively.
That was all right too.
Yeah, I loved it. I love that. I'll be watching it again this Christmas, which, man, it's fucking gonna be here before you know it. It's time fucking flies, bro.
Yeah, yeah. So me and Kimberly got approved or pre-approved for housing loan.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so
damn. Okay.
We're on that. The market is high, and it's gonna be.
Yep.
It's gonna be up. It's gonna be a stretch and a pinch and a punch in the nuts, but over the next year or so, we'll be trying to purchase our first home, and I'm excited about that.
Yeah, man. Congrats, man. That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, I still gotta do some little course, like we're gonna use some bonds and stuff like that, like different programs that help you, with your moving and whatnot. But
yeah, I feel like we talked about this a couple years ago, because I told you that like I finally like fixed my credit enough to qualify for a loan and shit, and then we haven't done shit with it because it's like the fucking market's fucked up. Like, yeah, my credit's good now and I can buy a house, but like I can't buy a house. You know what I mean?
And my buddy was telling me that it's not so much as your credit as it is your income to debt ratio.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And knowing you with these new LLCs, boy, you're probably doing okay.
Yeah, it might get I think it's going to be more of a possibility here in the near future. I'm actually looking at buying a truck, dude. Like, not an expensive truck, but I've been fucking running this business out of my Hyundai Sonata for the past year and a half.
Man, those Hyundai Sonatas are all right. I was looking at one today. One guy had a meeting with. I was like, all right, that's rolling smooth.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Mine's super basic. Nothing, no extras on it. I mean, I'm not rolling the windows down with a crank or anything, but damn near.
You got a sunroof?
Nah, I ain't got no sunroof. My last few cars.
Poor ass.
Listen, I've had a sunroof since I was like 17. I've always had a sunroof in every car I've gotten, but
I got a sunroof and a moonroof.
Shut up.
I do.
I don't think that's possible. How can you have a sunroof and a moonroof?
It goes back and it slides forward, and then you press this other button and it cranks up in the back.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. My last car was like that too.
It's German engineering, bro. Look into it.
Yeah, German engineering. Get the fuck out of here. Your fucking diesel ass car.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, you're gonna see that diesel ass car here in a couple weeks, buddy.
I know, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's coming up quick.
You're really gonna.
Yeah, I know. Trying to max out the credit cards to do it, but that's okay.
Dude, I'm running my marathon like a week. I don't know, like a couple weeks before you get here, right? It's like next week or something. I'm running my half marathon, and getting a little nervous, man, because my training has really fucking taken a shit the past month with all the fucking landscaping business, right?
Yeah.
Like, I've been so damn busy and trying to work in these workouts, and I've missed a few fucking long runs, like, and the important ones too, like the last couple weeks. I haven't hit the long runs. I've done all the long repeat workouts and stuff like that, which are really tough, 7-8 miles and running like 400-meter intervals and shit. Like, it's tough work, like the toughest running I've ever really done. But I'm getting nervous because I got to keep basically that pace that I run those 400s at. I got to keep that for 13.1 miles. And it's rough when I do it in intervals. So imagine trying to do it for 2 hours straight. I'm trying to break 2 hours, trying to do a sub 2 hour, which is basically about a 9 minute per mile average, which is, I hope so, man. And I'm actually, just to make sure, honestly, that I'm like having the best chance possible, I might actually run it on a track this year instead of on the bike trail.
Okay.
I'm not sure why. I think it's just because I'm getting used to training on a track, like running those intervals and shit.
Oh, where?
I like the idea of it, like, and it's like, you know, it's a good surface to run on for, you know, your knees and shit like that. So
yeah,
I'll have a better go at it that way. Like my knees won't start to get fucked up, or my hips won't start to get fucked up, and it's all flat. Like there's no elevation change, right? So much better chance. I'm kind of being a little bitch, probably, but also I find it actually pretty hard to run on track because it's boring as fuck, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see. I think that's what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to get up early in the morning on June 23rd. I'm going to head to the track. I'm going to knock out a 2-hour half marathon. Sub 2 hour.
You got this, baby boy. I believe in you.
I'm nervous, but I know I can do it. It's just like, will I have the fortitude on that day? Will I be able to fucking just push myself? It will be the hardest I've ever ran for the longest I've ever ran that hard. And like I said, the training hasn't been up to par, so it's literally just going to be a fucking like blood and guts, fucking no guts, no glory, fucking run.
I feel it. That's kind of how I feel like my powerlifting meet went. Like, the wheels kind of came off like right before the end of the training block, and it was like, I'm still gonna show up.
I feel good, like endurance wise. Like my heart rate's good. I know that when I run, my heart rate stays at a good place, at least for the first, I don't know, 9 miles, and then it gets a little high. But I know it's possible.
I think
the training that I've done.
Well, I mean, it's like I feel like you should just make sure you're well rested the day before. You know, like a couple of days before, stretch out real good. Make sure you're Make sure you're feeling good.
I think I'll take I usually work, do landscaping on like Wednesdays and Thursdays. I think I might just take those days this time. Yeah.
Do that, and like if I were you, I would probably just eat a surplus on those days.
Yeah, probably.
Like
so.
Like not the day before, don't go crazy because you're gonna be like having the shits, but like maybe like the day before, like get you like
I'll definitely
carb pizza or something like that.
I'll carb up, and I think that another thing too is like I've gained a little bit of weight like here recently. I'm not sure why it is. It could be because I added creatine to my fucking supplements. It could be just fucking eating more bullshit, whatever. I was doing good from like January to like April to May. I was doing real fucking good in terms of like I remember I fasted like hard at the beginning of January.
Yeah, when you were sick, right?
Yeah, and then I maintained that weight for I don't know, like 4 months, man. I was fucking feeling good. But now I don't know, I'm gaining it back a little bit. Like not crazy, but like, I don't know, maybe 10 pounds. And but I know that I run much better and I perform Murph much better if I'm a little bit lighter. So what I might do over the next week or so is try to cut down a little bit of the water weight and shit and just like lean out a little bit right before, and then carb up the day before or 2 days before or whatever. But I want to go in a little lighter. Because I know it's going to make me run faster. It's going to make me feel like it's not going to hurt as bad to run that far.
Yeah.
10 pounds is a big difference, especially on a dude my size. Like 10 pounds is like almost 10%. You know, I mean, it's like I'm 165 pounds. So 10 pounds is, 16 pounds would be 10% of my body weight.
Yeah.
So if I'm dropping 7% of my body weight, it should make a big difference, right?
Yeah, you'd think so. I mean, for sure.
Anyway, getting in the weeds here, getting real insight.
I just think that you got this. You've been running your ass off all fucking spring. You're gonna be able to fucking work this real quick.
I also think that maybe the landscaping and doing the Murph and stuff like that probably has helped my endurance as well.
Oh, absolutely. Because it's like it's not like the only thing you're doing is running. It's like you're fucking picking weeds. You're carrying fucking bags of shit. You're fucking raking. You're running your ass. So it's like you built endurance.
I'm burning some fucking calories. I'm sweating my ass off. I'm
you
breathing.
Probably put on some fucking muscle, I'd imagine.
Maybe that's what it is, man. Maybe the addition of creatine and fucking doing manual labor fucking added a little bit of muscle.
Yeah. A little thicky Brett. All right, man. I'm gonna wrap this one up. Put a fork
Let's
in it.
wrap it up. Yeah, let's we'll reconvene next week, man. We got to stick to a schedule again. We need to get back on track.
Yes, absolutely. So Thursday we'll be back. Oh, hey. I'm gonna post that. I'm gonna find that reel, the Secret Invasion trailer thing, and I'll post it to our Long Lost Brothers podcast page.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. So you guys can find that there so you know what the fuck we're talking about. All right. And then
so if you want to see that, go follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Long Lost Brothers _podcast. Follow me at Real Brett Scott everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever. Jesse Cole.
Follow my Instagram, Cole_Witta_K. And that's it, man. That's all I got going on. So yeah, and follow Long Lost Brothers on Facebook.
All right, brother. Talk to you next week, man.
All right, late.